All right, we're back into it here with Limitless up against ATK. ATK have the 1-0 edge with their 16-11 win on map 1 of Overpass, and we jump to their map pick of Inferno, where they've been pretty hot as of late. And for Limitless, they don't play here that often at all, but they're going to get the opening frag. Scar charging down mid, takes down Swisher. Grizz gets missed him, and JBA dropping boat, and it's all going the way of Limitless. Only Wreck left standing, and the bomb not in his possession. Wow, what a risky play by Limitless, but it pays off so very well.
Yeah, immediately establishing their dominance. I said that I have a lot of confidence in ATK's Inferno. Well, Limitless have a lot of confidence in their own Inferno here on the pistol at the very least. And Wreck, I don't give him much of a chance here with everyone ready to turn down range there. Actually, they peek him. Make sure to take him down early right there. Give him no chances. And Limitless, a very strong pistol, just no real troubles, able to run down middle and find all that success there. That's always a risky move, right? That's kind of, it feels like almost a coin flip in some occasions.
Yeah.
But you can also give yourself some extra edge depending on how you play it off. And they definitely played it well.
No question. And just to finish my thought there about Limitless on Inferno, they've only played it 2 times over the last 3 months. 0-2, -15 round differential, so not much success. The last time they played it was in their first match of ECL, losing against Take Flight 8-16. And right here, well, the expected result. It was just Glocks on the other end, of the round's already over. 15 seconds in, Limitless just getting into the faces of ATK.
A lovely round right there. Pretty easy conversion. We've seen those Glocks do damage in this series so far. That was from Limitless's camp. Nothing from ATK. They don't find any kills. So far, only one on the board is Wreck. We'll see if that changes here now. I'm sure it will. With the guns now, AKs in everyone's hands, everyone wielding some hefty firepower. Both making sure that they don't get too antsy, too aggressive like they've been doing. But look at this. Limitless just continue to apply pressure on the map. Right now taking banana control, getting a lot of pressure down with these deep HEs. If there was someone on stairs, they would have been absolutely decimated, but this is some valuable real estate.
Yeah, I need to be careful that they're not over-aggressive, because eventually ATK will catch on. That nade doesn't do as much damage as I expected it to, but missed him, and Swisher get clipped for a little bit. About 20 HP each. Missed him. Coming around. Grizz and Cameron get a couple, and Scar drop and missed him. Finally, the response does come through for ATK, but we're sitting now at a 2v2. DJ and Wreck only 79 HP combined on the other end. Limitless, a decent amount more, 136 combined. They're both towards the A site, and it is the right read. ATK are headed here. 57 seconds left. They could still back off and go to the B site, but they're going to try and peek out of the apartments. It is being watched by Maxwell, who turns away for a moment, but now JBA trying to close the gap. He takes down Wreck, traded up by DJ, and Maxwell gets the last onto DJ. That'll do it. 3-0 start for Limitless.
Yeah, lovely work right there. That's just a wild read coming through to double up on the A bomb site, but I love it. At least you're able to join your forces right then. You can see the value of the trade. All you need to do is go, 1 for 1. And, even trade out, you knew that there was another player low, so able to find the 1 HP bar, actually last man standing. That's so very valuable there from Limitless. Able to convert on their bonus round. We'll see how far they can leverage this early momentum here. That HE is going to do damage right there. Oh, beautiful from Cameron and JBA. Chunking down a kill and doing damage to DJ here as the flash comes through to continue to rain down damage. They're getting very in their face.
Yeah, I mean, Limitless, this is probably going to be a 4th. Cameron gets 3 frags just like that, and Swisher will fall as well. JBA finishes that one. 4-0 for Limitless. And we can't forget, of course, that previous map did open up with Limitless finding 4 right after ATK found their first 4 of Overpass. But still, this is a pretty impressive start for the Limitless side.
I just like what they're throwing at ATK right now. Not letting them sink on into this game and not letting them establish any control, it feels like. Again, this can be read upon, and it was something that Limitless were able to do on Overpass. Look at this, rushing down middle once again, Bowden. Oh, well, that's such a good distraction right there. Not taking the fight, but in the meantime, Cameron just spams down range onto Swisher, and it's a quick equalization frag right there, 1 for 1.
It's interesting for Limitless to continue to try and apply this pressure with the aggression. Like I said, eventually ATK is going to punish it, and you did see the trade come through. Now they're going to back off. 2 players on A. Going to be 3 soon, which leaves B a little soft. JBA only an MP9 as well, so this would be the right hit should ATK come in this direction.
Continue to pressure this A bomb site, and Limitless continue to have the resources, though. I mean, Bomb is joining forces with the remainder of the team right now, and they might take back control of brackets, something that this is not being anticipated by. The flash swing comes on through, and that draws the attention towards brackets. A contact play might have worked better, but Cameron still holds the line. They spot another player in pit. They know Cameron's here. They're going to try to jump him through the smoke here. They need to trade on the JBA, but he doesn't allow it here. Finds 2 more kills with the MP9 as they walk right into his hands.
It just feels like ATK doesn't want to go to the B site sometimes here in these first 5 rounds, and they probably would have had a much better chance of success if they go there and go for their execute, smoke off CT, and then walk on to the B site. But instead, they try to go Arch, and JBA is perfectly posted up with the MP9. Advantage his at close range there, and he nails both. 5-0 for Limitless. Torrid start now for them, forcing ATK onto a half buy. 3 deagles, and one of them connecting from DJ onto Maxwell. Trade comes through from Scar. Nice little opener from ATK at the very least, but I'm not sure they'll be able to recover the gun.
Just shot it under brackets right there, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's still retrieved. Reck, he's grabbed the op, and now he's up moto, but he got caught jumping. And he will be caught by Grizz right there.
Yeah.
Landed the tag onto Scar. Nice try, but not enough there. And you said it, and I think you were right there. They just don't want to hit this B bomb site. Well, finally, they're starting to press the pins on towards B. Swisher applying pressure here. Actually, past the smoke, past the molly. They'll get that site control established. There's a smoke towards coffins as well, so at the very least, a bomb plant potent. And a risky game there, but we'll dive out in a successful bomb plant. JBA, though, will take one down just to extend that damage.
Missed him in Bowden. Trying to hang on with just pistols. Flashbang toss, but it's just not enough. JBA takes down the last 2 again for the 2nd consecutive round. He's just going to spam the ground a little bit with the Tech 9, celebrating and jumping every which way. 6-0. A lot of things for Limitless to feel good about. But ATK will be back to their rifles here. It's going to be 4 AKs and the AWP. I was going to say maybe double op setup. They could afford it, but that's not the usual story of the T side of Inferno. Even 1 op is sometimes something that teams don't want to dip their toes into.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and you kind of consider here Bowden one of the more aggressive oppers, so it's always so valuable having it in his hands. He can be a real asset with that weapon here. He's trying to cover off this mid control. Things haven't changed, though. We're seeing the same from Limitless here. They continue to apply this pressure. Flashbang set up here to set up Maxwell. He takes a deep angle and deals with Swisher. That is so valuable, taking down such a heavy hitter.
Yeah, this is just insane. Limitless continue to get these opening frags, and ATK are struggling to find any type of cohesion here on their T side. Everything feels disjointed. Flashbang going to get tossed for Arch side, Molotov for lane, but I mean, at most they'll get bracket here. Maybe the apartments player can find a frag. That's Reck. A lot of presence on A, and having been pushed off Banana again, they are very hesitant to go back to it. We'll try. Molotov for top Banana. Maxwell's watching with the op. 1 flashbang can push him right back onto the site and open up the space. So you flash the site, throw the smoke for cross, and you have a chance to get that plant. 41 seconds left on the clock, though. They've got to do it now.
That full execution. They've held on to their utility for so very long here. Now the flashbang comes through the smoke. Maxwell wasn't caught by it, though. So he's still able to have impact right now with the op in the back of sight here. He's going to get run down, but there's help. Cameron looking to dive through the smoke off of a flashbang here. Doesn't find a kill, but he will eventually. And now the Tech 9, the sidearms coming out. And the protocols right now all nailed down. There's no questions on Limitless. You can see the immediate reaction right there. Off the back of that execute, everyone gets into position. Everyone readies themselves. Maxwell doesn't stick around too long to, find a quick kill and try and be a hero. No, he falls back in towards the site and asks for a little bit of support from Cameron. And this is a really, really good look from Limitless.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they deserve a lot of credit for making ATK feel very uncomfortable with the early aggression that they employed, and they continue to get into their faces. You know, that boost over the half wall, getting that early frag and pushing down towards mid on a pretty consistent basis. DJ, wary of that possibility as a result. So you're in the heads of ATK, and you have a sizable lead. You've already almost taken this half here, right? Only one more round required, and you've secured it. JBA, Molotov tossed right at his feet. Swisher, and missed him.
Very, very tense right now towards the top of Banana. That aggression that's been constant here is being anticipated by the ATK camp. Deep smoke for Banana right there. DJ taking this bracket to control. If you're Limitless, you're probably going to be feeling the need to get aggressive here rather soon. Hanging on to a lot of utility, but most of it is over towards that B-bomb site, or A-bomb site rather. That is the last smoke just thrown out towards B from Cameron, and there is still so much time left on the clock. You can wait this smoke out here, 40 seconds. You're going to need to see either Maxwell come in rotation or get aggressive, and Cameron does find one off the back of that aggression.
Unreal. Cameron with 2. DJ gets 1 back, and then Reck finds another. That is just lucky that they're able to win those duels. Time was ticking away, and they do get that bomb plant. Finally, something for ATK here. 3v3 Limitless. Probably going to try for this one because they've got the money to attempt it. Maxwell's op is the most important piece to try and save over if things go awry. He's trying to find an opening pick on this retake attempt. Doesn't get it yet. Grizz is going to toss that Molotov for new box. And Scar upgrades himself to an AK-47. Looking for the player at Coffins, having seen that flashbang get tossed forward, knows there's one at Sandwich as well. Reck does manage to get one, but it's all up to DJ here. He flicks around to get Maxwell, but diffusing in the smoke is Grizz. Does DJ know? He gets the backstab just in time! Grizz goes down, DJ falls as well. Everyone's dead, but that is just fortunate because I think he was flashed.
He was flashed, and honestly, it looked like he was like to the right of his body there, not in the backstab. I don't know how that was a backstab, but yeah, that's enough fortune, a lot of fortune that ATK will take. Like you had mentioned, I feel like Limitless played that incredibly well with the position that they were in. They used that last bit of utility at 45 seconds. You could see that cheat rotation coming through from Maxwell as well. That was huge right there. Huge clutch from DJ, but now it's a huge turn of events here at Banana. He picked up Promistum, opening pick, but what is this? JBA is in between them right now. Swisher with his nades out. Oh, it's labored, but it'll get the job done and it'll give him the advantage back.
Wow. Another weird start to the round for ATK, where they lose 2 players. At least they managed to get 1 trade in Cameron, but still it's a man disadvantage. Space taking up Arch. It's not really being watched. Scar won't know that players have slipped through. He could get flanked out. Oh, Scar comes around from library and catches off DJ. Utility's out, though. He manages to get the barrel, the rounds chambered in his gun, but Reck sprays him down. This is just not going ATK's way at all, is it? I mean, Reck goes down through the smoke. Grizz flashed as well, and Bowden the last one standing.
No, I mean, right now, look at some of the players that have not gotten a kill. Swisher, one of them, believe it or not, nearly dropped 30 in that last map. I think he ended on 29. And Bowden, the same case for him. Might end this round with 1 less death, but you just got a couple missing pieces right now on this team, and it kind of shows them the default with some of the map control. We've seen many times before that ATK can't really hold on to some of this ground towards Banana. They lose that rather consistently. And Bowden, and kind of just give him the benefit of the doubt of having that high ping, but it's still something that he has been able to work past, and on this map as well.
Bowden just has to stay alive. Can't go down after time. Oh my goodness. He almost got shot at, which could have been his demise. Only a few HP left. Match going to get paused here, I would imagine, by ATK, because things are absolutely not going as they planned on their map pick. 8-1 for Limitless. You thought maybe they could build off of that 1-round victory they found, but instead Limitless isolates it. Their economy, at least ATK's, is not looking good. Probably have to go for a half buy. It will still yield a decent amount of armor, utility, and pistols, but they need rounds. This is such a flat start for them to a map after they looked so good on their T side of Overpass.
Yeah, I mean, again, Swisher was a huge part of that, but he wasn't the only part, so there's so many different extra elements that they can maybe look towards that aren't fully showing up. And it's the CT side productivity that I think is just souring the mood for ATK, which honestly they should respect, because that's the same thing that we'll probably see out of their CT side. Just constantly pressing the issue, constantly pushing forward here. It's something that they know how to play, but right now they don't know how to play against it.
Opening frag again for Maxwell. Direct drop, Swisher, nothing. Bowden gets the trade at the very least. He's got the AK in the round. Is that actually Bowden's first frag?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And Swisher's 0-10? I just realized this, sorry. What is going on? I mean, Swisher is usually a player you can rely upon. We were talking about it before, so consistent. This is one of the rare off games for him. JBA takes down Mistim and Bowden and makes it look easy. DJ, a headshot, maybe a second frag? No, cut just short with Grizz at 2 HP. Alive and kicking and helping his team find a 9th round. 9-1, Cole.
Yeah, I'm so shocked to see this right now. I thought that this map could be relatively easy right now. But when you see Limitless heat up like this, I mean, ATK have historically in their last series versus Limitless struggled to shut down their momentum. I just want to hint back at that 16-1 that was on Overpass that they got last season of ECL.
That was shocking.
It might be, you know, just the fact that these guys have turned up the heat right now. Again, it's playing with nothing to lose. They know that they're up against the wall on their opponent's map pick. So they've unleashed every little play in their book right now. Finally, though, it feels like there's a little bit of ground conceded from Limitless. They're not going for some aggressive setup. They're playing rather reserved, although the one little change in approach, the one little atypical you know, map movement from them is that they do have 3 towards B right now.
ATK only have 1 headed in that direction. That's Swisher. I mean, he needs to activate here, because ATK do rely on him to take care of the brunt of the fragging. Grizz flashing out here from Pit. He's got his teammate Mini as well. A wouldn't be a bad idea. And look, 3 players heading down Arch side. No one watching from Library for now. Maxwell peeking around. Good flashbang toss, but missed him. Is going to take him down, then swings around for the second. Here we go. Someone needed to light a fire under their feet. Looks like it might be the IGL missed him. DJ does get dropped and then missed him as well, but Reck is right there for an important trade to keep the man advantage in ATK's favor. Cameron and JBA have to ask themselves if it's worth going for this retake, and looking at their money, they might be thinking, well, maybe we can try it. Got some util. Smoking a flash toss, sections off some space, lets Cameron push up around it, but now he's the last one, and Reck seals the deal. A 3K for him, but it all starts with Mistim.
Yeah, I love that the IGL is able to do this on this team right here. I mean, we saw it on Overpass when they were struggling to close out just for a couple of rounds. It was Mistim that pulled off a big 1v2 clutch to finish the job right there. And when things go slow, when things kind of settle down for ATK and they're not able to find that momentum, this is an IGL that can certainly light a fire underneath them right there. And we just saw that, you know, perfect example of it. 2 incredible entries. And that is the sort of leadership that ATK, they really value right there. But it is only the start. It's like a building block right now of this comeback that's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, if you can win out here and you're ATK and you keep Limitless off of double digits, that's a massive success. 4 rounds left, and they need all of them to achieve that. Bowden Gonna get the headshot onto Grizz. Finally forcing Limitless onto pistols, right? Only JBA with the M4, and this is looking mighty clean. There we go. ATK able to do all the damage. Only JBA left at the B site where no one actually is. And he will get one onto Swisher. Man, I mean, Swisher needs to break this goose egg.
It's one of those games, man. It's bizarre to see it after that last map as well, man. The guy was just
so
unstoppable, and now he's kind of absent. But like you said, man, at the turn of the half here, they can walk away with 6. It's better than nothing with how this thing started. So you got to see, you know, if ATK can grab themselves any cushion. I think that's the key right now. And honestly, it wouldn't just be cushion. It would be that momentum that they would have towards the tail end as well, which would be key. But now it's the rifles back out in their hands once again. So Limitless bringing another purchase in. And I'm sure that they're going to go right back to it, right? Right back to the aggressive movements like we've been seeing all half.
Yeah, they got 3 players charging down lane, and they're just going to go for this boost onto rooftop of balcony, and, or I should say rooftop of porch, and 1 player porch, 1 player roof. Looks like they don't want to get aggressive. So ATK, given a little bit of space, although Swisher does take damage down to 34. Man, oh man, he cannot catch a break. Grizz, now onto the flower pots. Is he going to get the opener? He does! The follow-up as well goes Maxwell's way. Missed him, at least trades one back, but he's not long for this world. 4v2 in favor of Limitless, and perhaps the 10th is all but certain here. It depends on what Bowden is able to do going towards this B site along with Swisher. It's technically a 2v1 here for them, Cole, so that's something.
A silver lining for sure here. They've committed heavily, and ooh, a loud drop off here off the oranges. I wonder if that's been heard. Cameron, he might have put himself in a risky spot. This is a nice off angle though to deal some damage. Bowden, will he clear it? You know, he's got that 100 ping swing here. He takes CT, takes a fight here, catches Cameron moving forward. Now it's an isolated duel, and they know his location. Swisher finally on the board.
There it is.
And no better time to arrive than now here. We said they needed to win out, and Swisher looking to do it, but he sticks around on top of oranges for a little too long there, and that will cost him. It's a 1v3 for Bowden here, isolating these duels, and they're moving quickly here. They're not giving him a chance, but there's one, and he moves towards the opposite side of the pillar here. Further chances to find further success. Another kill comes through from Bowden. No kid on Scar. Right crosshair placement, and Bowden absolutely sinks it. One more kill on a Scar, and ATK grabbed themselves a 4th.
Oh, he could not have thrown that smoke better, right? He gets the first frag on the right side of New Box, and then has all that cover of the smoke to maneuver around, making it very difficult for Limitless to realize where he might be, and he continues to abuse every single angle at his disposal. It just felt like once he got that second one, there was no way he was going to miss the last one in the 1v1. What a clutch for him. He saves the day for ATK and brings them on to 4. That is just nice to see. If you're the ATK squad, you gotta be giving him fist bumps, and, well, I mean, long distance ones, right? Because he's all the way in Sweden, but still, he's done a great job for his team to keep hope alive here on Inferno. Now pistols for Limitless. Cameron, highest lonesome at B, and that's it. No one left. They were stacked up towards the A site. ATK soon gonna realize it, assuming they continue going to B, which they absolutely should. And JBA, you good? You good?
Oh, man. Love it. You gotta entertain yourself somehow.
Yeah. Just hope that no one comes around the corner with a flashbang and a gun.
Well, that's what the whole 4 teammates are for.
Yeah, yeah.
They got his back. Enough of the turn binds, though, and now more with the precision mouse shooting. That's going to be necessary to take down Reck. There's a nice little flank coming through from Grizz that maybe could bear some fruit. But there's no real need from ATK to really pressure forward, right? There's no need to take any further duels right now with the position. You know your enemies have people. And a bit of a scary fight there for Bowden, but he still wins it and won't allow them to get onto those AKs that they're hoping for.
Well, oh, nice shot from JBA. Can they recover the AK? No.
This guy, he's getting so unlucky.
He
What
really
a nice
is.
shot right there, but it's always Swisher, man. Whenever there's a last second kill,
Feels like it. And it was interesting. Maxwell's just beelining for the AK, trying to press E and pick it up and hope that he doesn't die in the process, but couldn't do it. Fifth picked up for ATK. That's the important part. And look, Cole, Swisher is just saving his frags for CT side, right? That's all. Once he gets CT side, he'll be unstoppable again. that's the play. Missed him. Gonna get one off the JVA. Gets traded out. Swisher, can he find it? Oh, Cameron's so low and he doesn't. Oh, goodness. 4v3 in favor of Limitless. And at least a presence confirmed by ATK that two players are there, but Limitless realizing ATK is probably going to fall off here. Send one player back to A, and it is the right read.
So needs to handle this Hall's pop right now. He gets one, he gets a second. Beautiful from Maxwell. Just a textbook smoke. Easy conversion right there, Cameron. We'll cap things off. We end things at 5-10. We toss into a quick break, and we'll be back with that second half.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half of action. Limitless up 10 2-5 against ATK. A little bit of a mini recovery for ATK towards the latter part of the half, taking 4 of the last 5 rounds. So that's good news. One player they'd like to see get a little bit more into the action, though, is definitely Swisher. Only 2 frags after a 30 frag performance on map number 1. And, well, that's a good start. He gets the pistol headshot onto Grizz. JBA manages to get the trade, and they have gained all this space onto A. ATK going for the retake on one of the toughest sites to retake in probably all of the active pool maps on Counter-Strike right now.
Yeah, no question. This is going to be very tricky to crack open here. The crossfires are looking promising, but Reck moves forward. They've got coverage for Graveyard, and Reck is on a mission right now to recover this round. He continues to push forward. Another kill actually comes through from Swisher. Now the bomb being stuck with a kit in hand from Mistum. Reck will finish the job, and it is a full house, a wrecking ball crew of Swisher and Reck as well, man. Getting the job done right there.
Wow, Reck making it look easy, right? I mentioned it's not easy to take that site back. I'm losing my words here, Cole. It's been a long day. Not easy to take that site back, but pistol round makes it a little more viable because you don't have to worry about the rifles. And great work from Reck with the 3K. Swisher finding himself a couple as well. He's already doubled up on his contributions here to this map in just that one round. So as I mentioned, he's saving it all for CT side. 6th round for ATK. Limitless, though, with that bomb plant, will have 4 Galils and a MAC-10. Utility a little light, very light, in fact. Just 2 smokes, a Molotov, and a flash. They're hoping to win those dry fights. Bowden takes so much damage here, down to 11 HP. I think that was just a nade that connected on him.
That's a lot of confidence to repeat brackets after taking all that damage.
Right.
He gets the smoke down, which is pretty valuable. And an HE could be even better. When is he going to toss that, though, is the question. Grizz is getting boosted above the smoke, maybe run boosted into the round. Oh, but just throw it right now. That's going to do some nice damage right there, but it does catch him. He has more HEs. I didn't realize that he has another to pick up, and look at the utility damage right there. Sets the tone early. Applies that early damage, and now it makes this round very tricky.
Stuck into logs here. Well, Bowden will eventually go down, but he was the low HP player, and he softened them up for his teammates. DJ and Reck doing the rest of the work. Reck with another 3K. JBA the last one standing. I mean, yes, Bowden goes down without getting a frag, but it was the utility damage that contributed to that onslaught from ATK in the latter part of that attempted execute. JBA coming up here. MAC-10 in hand. I mean, it's very difficult here without the util for him to do much of anything. And it will be the round done and dusted. 7th picked up by ATK.
That's the Swedish Counter-Strike connections right there from Bowden. I feel like he learned that directly from Flusha.
Oh, yeah.
Or was it JW? I think it was one of the two that did that util set. It was someone on Eyeballers, man, that did it initially. And Bowden apparently learning some of the legends in the scene that he worked from. And that's a great way to win a 2nd round conversion right there, because you know those force buys with bomb plants, it can be so tricky, but getting that early utility damage is such an asset there. Utility damage is answered back, but Mistum's past them 8 Gs, and Swisher will take 2 as well. And there you go, man. Again, a little resurgence from Swisher is always good to see, and it's kind of leading to ATK resurging as well, with Mistum's helping some of those really crucial rounds.
Yeah, Reck as well has been very important for ATK in most of their round victories. He's up to 18, leading the squad, and in fact is the only player with a positive KDR above 1 anyway, and positive kill to death differential. Swisher, though, yeah, 4 frags already in the half. It's only, what, 3 rounds old? That's a much better pace than the first half dictated. JBA along with Scar, yeah, going to take some damage early on.
But Bowden's starting another round off very low, but look at that, more utility damage here done, so. Chipping off shoulders of JBA and Scar. Bowden catching some smoke spam as well. But that top of banana smoke right there is going to make the job very difficult here, and the commitment on the stack even more awkward for ATK, right? They get that smoke top banana. The whole goal of having this heavy 4-stack towards brackets is that you do maintain this banana control, and Swisher doesn't have that right now, and he's starting to feel a little bit of pressure with more utility, so ATK not changing their setup, not switching anything over, but now that they've just cleared out middle, That's where you're going to start to see the rotations arrive and a little bit of support for Swisher.
Yeah, he's going to go dry here, and he wins the fight, looking for the follow-up. Swisher's back, ladies and gentlemen. Grizz and Scar, his victims. And he's still looking for more Wreck, getting Cameron Swisher around the corner. His first 3K of the map finally does get dropped, but JBA is again the last one standing in a nigh impossible situation. Missed him and DJ. Crossfire set up. JBA is going to slip past through the smoke. Gets the headshot onto DJ, but missed him's right around the corner, as mentioned. And there's the insta trade. 9 rounds for ATK. And wow, they're only 1 round back. This was 9-1 for Limitless. ATK have clawed back and gone on an 8-1 run.
Yeah, I mean, as we had said here, I think that sort of early momentum that Limitless delivered, it was necessary if they wanted to win this map. But the fact that things did kind of slow down, right? And Mistum was the one that activated that one big round with the multi-kill entry. And you know how that CT side economy can be so fragile. So
yeah,
you immediately see it eco, and then the rounds start flowing for ATK. They can finally build into things, and they gave themselves 5. Now, 5 still isn't super comfortable right now, I don't think, on the T side of Inferno, but it is enough. It's enough, certainly, to make some magic happen there in the second half. And especially when you actually see Swisher join the fray now with the rest of his teams. He's no longer sitting on that 0 kill mark. That's where that elevation comes through. And even Bowden, man, he's been struggling, but that 1v3 clutch that he had, monumental for ATK.
I was just going to bring it up, Cole. I mean, that was one of the most important rounds. Like, yes, only 6 frags, but 3 of those were so impactful and really led ATK up to this point on their comeback into this match. Missed him. Oh, could get caught out here, and he does. Swisher's right there for the trade. Can he get the follow-up? Almost. Grizz down to 4 HP. It is just a pistol round here for Limitless. A bomb plant would be great. Swisher down to 4 HP. Manages to get another one before falling. Cameron with 2. Bowden strikes back. The round is done. Chaos. Pandemonium here on the B site. But at the end, ATK have tied it up 10-10.
Instantly. Swisher's on his mission right now to go positive as well on this map, which is just utterly insane. Another multi-kill, another 3K back-to-back now in these last couple of rounds. This time against Tech9s. They can no longer feel like, you know, Swisher's having a bad game right now. We can maybe target that B bomb site, right? That's not the case anymore. They've flipped the script now. Swisher's having a good game all of a sudden, and it is going to be very helpful when they need to start defending this B bomb site. Missed him. Always getting aggressive on banana. That's going to be a trademark Scar, though. A stunning shot. That is an absolute work of art right there, and definitely a necessary entry if they want to start getting activated in the second half. Swisher,
busy tossing util here, and gets caught off. Scar finding that frag. 5v3. This is the best start Limitless have had so far in this second half, and it gets even better. Bowden flashed off by JBA, and Scar finishes the job. Reck and DJ on the other side. They catch the lurk and Grizz, but might want to just call for the save at this point. They've got 0 presence towards being it. Yeah, they're not even interested, Cole.
There you go. Maybe Scar can turn up the heat here. That's always something that this guy is capable of. That first shot is something that can definitely come through in a consistent fashion from Scar. This guy, very mechanically skilled right now. A player that a lot of people kind of rate in that department, and shots like those that will get him there, but that needs to be the start of something good here. This save is going to still net them purchases. Op even still can be reinvested for Bowden, I believe. Yeah, Reck can toss that one over pretty easily, so there's still going to be decent money for ATK. But if Limitless can continue to chip away at that, you know, with another round like that, those 10 rounds that they got in the first half can be, you know, just enough.
Without a doubt. And you talked about Scar being good in opening duels. He is one of their best players, at least was last season, with 35 frags in opening duel attempts, and then 62.9% win percentage. Also represented 18.6% of the rounds won when he found an opening frag. He was only behind Grizz, who had 40 with a 60% win percentage. So yeah, those two players on opening duels, very important for Limitless. You saw it there for Scar, but he will now be taken down by Swisher, who was only silenced without a frag for 1 round here in that second half, and that was the previous one. JBA hoping to spot out an info hop or something here. Missed him, gets away from Carr, and now he'll retreat to the B site.
Retreat for a very short period of time here as he immediately inches back forward. He's waiting for that flash to be called in. They bait that flash out, which is nice. You get that early, just with a couple spam shots. But Mistim also gets a bit of valuable information here. Pressure being applied towards A from Grizz. Risky business in apartments here, but there's just this huge concession of control right now with this man advantage, right? In this 4-on-5 here, they've taken care of the player that's been doing most of the entry work in this half for them. So now that Scar's down, they start to just kind of post up, and that's exactly how you want to play these man advantage situations out.
Yeah, no reason to take the fights. Just wait for them to come to you. 32 seconds left. Limitless are going to make their move. DJ. Mini Pit, he's got a player in Big Pit, and yeah, it's DJ only getting one. Grizz and JBA clinical with their AK shots, and they know another player's here. JBA spamming away, trying to section him off. It's actually Maxwell with the op to drop wreck. 2v3, still a chance for the retake to be possible here for the ATK squad. Bomb not yet planted, but now it will be gone down. We'll be going down to dirt, and they will pull the plug. That's
now
two.
Mistim got the op and it's getting out of there.
Yeah, and that's 2 in a row for Limitless.
Great little resurgence there again. Scar goes down. I love that they try and set him up with the similar play. Get that B side entries going as soon as possible. Try it again. Unfortunate that Swisher just spams him straight through smoke. There were some chances there. Maybe a good flash could have come ATK's away, and Scar could have gotten the same success. But look at the recovery that they're able to get away with, right? Quick kill on a Bowden there over towards Arch as he gets caught trying to press the issue. Trying to make sure that his teammates aren't getting wrapped in on JBA and Grizz with those fiery entries. Two of the younger players that we were talking about heading into this this matchup here. Definitely two standout players. And the pullback right there, the entries on Mini and Big Pit, so phenomenal.
ATK still managed to save a couple of rifles there in that round, so it will mean another buy-up is indeed possible. Utility's healthy. Guns are too. Settling for an MP9 in DJ's hands, but that's okay. ATK need to get back to their winning ways. And again, they're in this situation only because of how many rounds they yielded to Limitless in that first half. You talked about it, Cole. 10-5. Yes, it's possible to recover from that, but very, very difficult. One more round would have been better for ATK, and that could even be the difference here. As we may go down to the wire. Scar coming out here, doesn't check balcony, gets taken down, but Grizz comes back with 2 huge ones, following up right behind him. Unreal. DJ now by his lonesome, waiting for the reinforcements to come through, and Swisher has to be careful coming around Boiler. Is he aware? He is, but it doesn't matter. JBA finds his dome and then gets a second one for himself. Nothing at all for ATK again, and they're forced to save the M4.
What a perfect flash from Cameron right there. So well timed. And Scar gets sent in first again, trying to find these opening picks right now. He's been trying it towards B. He gets instantly taken down, and you're wondering if that's going to set the tone, but right behind him is a beautiful flash from Cameron and a very quick couple of kills from Grizz. Those were great trades from him. Now the hunt is on here. The save not guaranteed for Mistim. He's back in towards New Box with about 5 seconds to try and stay alive until that bomb explodes, and even more their opportunities. Another kill comes through though from Mistim. He will lock at least one more down here. Cameron, same fate. So the gun successfully saved. That's quite nice, but
yeah,
ATK, their money has dwindled so far.
Yeah, they have to call a timeout here to talk things over. And I mean, Mistim does manage to upgrade himself to an AK, but yeah, this is a tough situation. What do? Do you force around the AK? I don't think that's a good call, because then your economy is going to be completely broken in the follow-up round. Just try and make it work with the AK and go for an eco outside of that. That's the best play for ATK at this point. Yes, it's probably going to be 14-10, but you set yourselves up for an opportunity to come back, and it's still not guaranteed, I would say, overtime for Limitless. They're not onto map point yet. So ATK have some time, some breathing room, but not much. They will get some upgraded pistols here. A Deagle 2 P250s, and Bowden sticking with the USP. Not much util either, Cole.
And we know Mistim likes to get very aggressive, so the AK in his hands could be good, but
No lineup.
ready for that one. Picked for parts right there. Headshot on the op there. Scar playing right around the gap in that smoke. That's going to be tricky to deal with if you missed him here. Sprinting forward. Oh, both players are right on the knife's edge right now, but there's some more help. Missed him. Still
I don't know if they saw him.
covered here.
Oh, maybe they did. Yeah. I thought Mista might have slipped through there, but no. Scar knew exactly where to look. Swisher now just a P250. Molotov forces him out of that position. Smoke thrown, and doesn't realize that the molly was still on the other side. He walks into it. Grizz finishes off with the bullets, and now Bowden and DJ, all they can do is potentially spam through the smoke, and it's just Bowden there. I think they're just going to play for exits, Cole. It will indeed be 14-10 in favor of Limitless.
A great round right there. Very careful. Scar, you could have very easily made a mistake trying to clear out sandbags. And you know, given over a 1v1 duel for Mistim, but he waits until his teammates are closer by until he peeks forward, so very diligent stuff coming through from Limitless. That's how you want to play these anti-eco rounds, especially when your back's against the wall right now. That pressure is being applied. But you know you have a prime opportunity to take it to a third in a series that honestly would be in the season. There's not a lot of easy teams right now in their group, so ATK's not easy either, but getting the victory, building that confidence early in the season is going to be massive.
Oh yeah, no question. I mean, still, they have to cross the finish line. It's always the toughest to get that 16th, right? And
Oh yeah.
we'll see if they can do it. ATK onto a full-on buy now, at least in terms of guns. Can they get the utility? Not a full util belt for everyone. For two of them, Swisher and DJ indeed, but everyone else a little bit short. If we go to map number 3, which will be Nuke, it's only a map that ATK has played once over the last 3 months. Bowden goes for the quick peek. Doesn't connect on the shot, but yeah, they won that one 16-3, so who knows what we'll get. Scar catches the player boosting. Oh my goodness. I mean, they had to have been aware of the possibility that Limitless would push up that aggressively into the half ball, and now they retreat. But again, a man disadvantage for ATK to try to recover from.
Yeah, I feel like that sort of boost, it can't really be a plan B.
No, that's a plan A at the beginning of the round, and then afterwards it's too risky. My goodness.
This might just fizzle out right now. Limitless, we said 16 is going to be hard, but winning this round right now, in this fashion, and now you have a full, round to play just to hunt these last 2 rifles and so much money. I mean, Maxwell's on 11K right now. JBA has him contained, so they have to be on the B bomb site. This is just going to be a textbook round here, Limitless. And now you just get the hunt going. Cameron starting to make his move. You can wait out that smoke. You have time to do so. JBA eventually is able to strike, making all the matter for Swisher. Has to fight for his life right now. Picks up the op. That might be his death here. Re-swings for a nasty kill on the Scar, and third not found there. Cameron jumping around the corner there. Will deny it. Rub it on in, and Limitless on map point to extend this series another map.
Oh, wow. What a run they've gone on. It looked like ATK were making the resurgence. Would have a chance to get back in the lead, and then no. Limitless. Unreal. 5 rounds in a row, and it hasn't looked good for ATK throughout that time. 4 of the 5 rounds extremely dominant for Limitless, and now a timeout's going to be called. Thank ATK again. They're buying up whatever they can. An M4 for Swisher, 3 MP9s and a FAMAS. Util's okay, but they need something, anything here in this round to try and extend the map and push this one to overtime. Otherwise, we're headed to map 3, which is an extremely huge unknown for ATK. And over on the Limitless side, they have played the map quite a bit, definitely more than ATK, 12 times, 5 and 7, with a minus 23 round differential. So not the greatest results, but I mean, look, with ATK not having played it that much, I think Limitless could have an edge. We'll see. Nade gonna get tossed. DJ down to 57. Wreck tag down to 63. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not over yet, right? There's still a chance for ATK to come back and push to OT, but it feels like Limitless are going to push this one over the line.
They've got all the momentum. Let ATK slip back into this game. I thought that would have been curtains for them, but it was a reality check more than anything.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, we need to buckle down here. These young guns on Limitless, the lesser experienced team here, are really showing that they can hang with the big dogs right now. JBA, that molly, I think maybe intended to get both angles there, but doesn't actually flush out logs just yet, so caused some problems there. His Mistim causes some problems as well, but he can't escape. He gets caught on something. JBA is well able to clear out the B presence entirely, and right now trying to hold on desperately is Bowden and Swisher, 2 players we know are so capable, but did have that quiet first half. They need to be the reason why they can stay alive right here, right now.
Goodness. Swisher could find one here. No. Oh my goodness. Grizz gets the last, I should say Grizz gets second to last, Scar gets the last. It's over 16-10 for Limitless. We are indeed headed to a map number 3. This was just ATK flatlining in the first 10 rounds, 9-1 lead for Limitless. Eventually they come back into that first half, but it just wasn't enough, not even close.